Some of you are listening by radio. You're saying, well, I don't count. Nobody knows me. I didn't make who's who. I didn't even make who's not. If you're one of those folks, you just say, hey, I don't count for anything. I'm just going off to work tomorrow because I have to. Well, the message is for you.
Poor guy's out of luck, huh?
Hey, man, you got anything you can spare?
I can't give away any product.
I ain't eaten all day.
Oh, let me see if there are any stales left inside.
Oh, God bless you.
Hey! What are you...
Man, I just don't think I can give you what you think it's worth.
You're really gonna turn down a Johnny Cash guitar?
You said he played it once.
Look, man. I'll take whatever you can give me. I just really need the cash right now. Got an extra one of those? I'm starving.
You're in a good mood today?
Thanks, man. Lily kicked me out again. But I went to one of those church revival things yesterday. Made friends with the band. It was actually kind of nice. Let me stay at their hotel. Even let me sleep in a bed. You know, they were very trusting people. Yeah, kind of made me want to clean up my life a little bit and declutter some things.
That's noble.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna miss that guitar. Is Christine gonna open her up anytime soon?
Man, I'm sorry to hear what happened with Lily. You know, if she ever lets you come home, tell your boy I said hello.
Okay. You know, she won't divorce me, Christine. And I think it's out of spite.
Can't imagine why.
Yeah. So you gonna pour me something, or do I have to go raid those cleaning supplies again?
You got cash this time?
Man, I'm sorry to hear what happened with Lily.
Could you just put it on my tab?
Shep, your tab is maxed out, and Donnie says you have to pay cash from now on.
Look, Donnie's not here right now. I had cash. I just pawned off a guitar.
Where'd
But I
you get a
must have-
guitar?
Don't worry about it. How about, what can I get with this?
You Shep, get
I'm
out!
going. I'm going.
And then I was like, no, that's not my dog. That's my father. So that's how that went.
Charlie, right on time. Come on in. Jonah, have a safe trip this weekend.
Thanks, Pastor. And let me know how water skiing goes.
Will do.
Pastor?
I appreciate you filling in this weekend. Now, it being a holiday, don't be discouraged by the small crowds. Lots of people will be live streaming on their vacation.
Well, I appreciate the opportunity, Pastor.
I got a chance to look at your outline. John 3, the new birth. That's a bold choice for your first time on our stage. I have some notes I think would be helpful.
Oh, all right.
You remember the marketing specialist that came in recently?
I do.
Great guy to know. I'll connect you two. He gave some charts, sent out some surveys. We got a lot of great feedback. So it turns out a lot of people, especially our online viewers, think that topics like sin and judgment should be discussed in small groups and not in our worship services.
Our online viewers suggested this?
I know, it's weird, but we've already seen a spike in viewership and we just want to be good stewards of that. So let's just make sure that our Sunday morning messages are more user-friendly.
So how do you make the gospel more user-friendly?
Jesus saves. Isn't that enough?
Saves from what?
If it helps, whenever I preach, I think about a businessman, maybe someone just a little bit older than me, and I think to myself, what does he need? Usually encouragement, maybe a takeaway, but not something that's going to offend him and keep him from tithing. Jesus saves. That's enough for him. I have faith you can make this work. The media team needs your notes by Thursday to make graphics. They'll get you a tablet you can use.
Yes, sir.
Charlie, just curious, who do you think about when you preach?
The most stubborn man in the world.
Excuse me, wouldn't happen to have $1 or anything. Excuse me, man. Give me the safe.
You're gonna need a key for that.
Well, where's the key?
I don't have the key. The guy just left with it.
The register. How much is in the register?
Like 20 bucks, maybe.
You're lying. That guitar was worth twice the amount that you guys gave me
Look,
for
you're
it.
literally about to rob me with the smallest blade ever.
I am about to rob you with the smallest blade ever. So give me what's in that register. That guitar was worth twice the amount you guys gave me, and you owe me what's in that register.
Oh, I didn't realize you'd be over tonight.
It was kind of a last-minute thing.
I'll heat up your plate.
You already had dinner?
Well, we didn't know how long to wait.
How's work?
It's work. How about you? How are things at the church?
I was just telling Mom I'm preaching Sunday.
Great. What are you preaching about?
I don't know yet. I thought I did. I'm back to square one now that Pastor Stephen wants my sermons to be more user-friendly.
What does that mean?
Tell your dad about the marketing guy.
Oh, right. We had a guy come by the church to help us with our brand language. I'm not really sure what to think about it. I just know it's not worth the fight.
Well, not yet, but when he's telling you to preach on brand, then I'm thinking...
Well, it's not like that. Pastor Stephen just wants to appeal to a broader audience.
My dad used to listen to a radio preacher every night after dinner. Dad would take notes. Mom would try to keep me away so I wouldn't distract him. But pretty soon he realized I could understand what the preacher was talking about too. I still listen to him every day on my route, mostly because it makes me think of my dad. But you wouldn't believe I still get something out of it.
That's the sign of a good sermon.
Look, Stephen may have a point in trying to make your sermons simple. But somebody out there needs to hear the gospel in its entirety. Don't compromise that. Just preach it so they can understand it. Who knew? The old truck driver had some wisdom.
You're more than that, Dad.
Doesn't feel like it. Someone needs what you know, Charlie. They're counting on you.
Hands up.
Can I just give you the Bible in shorthand? The Bible addresses one problem, and that problem is sin. The Bible has one villain, and that villain is the devil. The Bible has one hero, and his name is Jesus. The Bible has one purpose, and that is the glory of God. Do you know Jesus? Do you know him? This book is a two-edged sword. If it doesn't cut to heal you, it will cut to slay you. It's a savor of life unto life, or death unto death. And God wants me to tell you something today, and it's going to come right out of this book. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son.
I think it's so special that they've asked Charlie to preach on a Sunday morning.
Well, I think they just needed someone who'd be in town. It's a holiday weekend. Success. Oh. Need some more coffee?
I'm all right. Thank you, son. I wonder where Sarah's sitting. Do you think we'll see her this morning? You know, I watched a clip of their pastor on Facebook the other day, and I kept waiting for him to mention Jesus, but he never did.
I think that's just their style, Mother.
Well, that's not a very good look.
Thank you all for being here this morning. I forgot the tablet, so I'll be preaching out of my Bible if that's all right. It was actually my grandfather's Bible. Anyway, today we'll be in John chapter 3.
Your message was charming.
A little hard to follow without the tablet, though.
Regardless, it feels like you resent us.
What makes you say that?
You're a smart man, Charlie, and you could be an incredible asset to this team. It just feels like you don't see yourself as one of us.
Please, could you specify?
Oh, the way you dress.
I could just see it in the little things.
The fact you use words like specify.
The tablet, for one. We use that for good reason. And then it's the way I asked you to only highlight the broad strokes of the gospel, and then you made the whole sermon about the gospel.
Well, you asked me to keep it simple, and didn't I do that?
You did, and I appreciate that. It's just, Charlie, our church is headed in a certain direction, and I need everyone unified. The tablet, the lingo, the coffee bar, it's all intentional, and we need everyone on brand. Are you with us?
Well, I don't want to be the thing that hinders the brand.
I'm so relieved to hear you say that.
So perhaps there's somewhere else you could put me, where the brand doesn't matter as much. The shelter programs. I could help with the outreach ministry, the after-school stuff.
You know, that might actually be a good compromise. I hate to demote you, but...
Oh, I wouldn't see it as a demotion at all. Thank you. Thank you.
It'll be a good lesson for him.
I can't stay long.
I've missed you, Lil.
Your son asks about you, you know?
What have you told him?
The truth. That his daddy bummed around and now he's paying for it.
He's gonna hate me.
Whose fault is that? I thought I was doing the right thing, but I can't do it anymore. I can't have you around my boy.
Lily, please.
You are a man without integrity and honor.
Just give me one more chance.
Look what you did with your chances! You're a dead-end road, Shep Bennett. And I can't do it anymore.
I want to say maybe $1,200. Well, I had to stop carrying it into the stores with me after that time I got mugged. I told you the doors were locked. It was safer in the truck than with me. Phil, I'll work overtime. I'll work Sundays. Just please don't take it out of my check. Sarah and I won't survive.
The worst part is, she's right. I don't want my boy ending up like me. Lying, thieving, cutting corners. Why would I want him to grow up thinking that that's okay? And even though I know it's not, why can't I stop? He can't learn anything worth learning from me. I destroy everything I touch.
$9 p.m. Had a rough one, huh?
I was robbed.
Hank, are you okay?
Second time this year. It's been 6 days a week. It's been 2 heart attacks. I've been mugged 3 times. It's killing me. I should be grateful, right? That at least I have a job. I didn't for a little while, and that was scary. I want to be grateful, Sarah. I really do. I put everything into each day, so what am I doing wrong? Why did God leave me here?
He sees you, Hank. Sometimes it's just hard to see what he's doing.
10 years, Sarah. It's been 10 years in that van. And
I know. And it's been 10 years since we've had dinner together that wasn't reheated in the microwave. God is not done with you. He has not left you in that van. I know you still have more good years in you, Hank. I believe that.
What was your good news? You said you had good news.
I got a raise.
That's incredible.
It's not much, but it helps. And they went ahead and gave us our Christmas bonuses. And it was particularly generous this year.
Really? How much?
$1,200.
That is wonderful.
Sounds like we have big plans for it.
God.
Now, what is grace? Let's have a little acrostic. G-R-A-C-E. That's God's riches at Christ's expense. That's grace, okay? Grace is love. Well, it is love, but it's more than love. So grace is love that gives. Well, that is true. But grace is more than love that gives. Grace is love that gives where there is no merit, where we don't deserve to have anything given to us. Well, that is true, but grace is more than that. Grace is love that gives where there is no merit and where there is much demerit. Well, you say, yes, that's what grace is, but it is more than that. Grace is love that gives where there's no merit, where there is demerit to those who don't want the gift. And it is grace that gives at great cost to the giver. For by grace are ye saved through what? Faith. Now what is faith? F-A-I-T-H. Forsaking all, I trust Him. Faith is not intellectual belief. That's only part of it. Faith is trust, commitment. Now that's what saves. For by grace are you saved through faith. Think of grace as the hand of God reaching down out of heaven. And God says, I love you, I want to save you. Think of faith as your hand reaching up to God. Now God puts down the hand of grace, you put up the hand of faith, and when you put your hand of faith in God's hand of grace, that's salvation. For by grace are you saved through faith. Do you have it?
You ever gonna join us for Bible study sometime, Shep? We have it every night. You can come anytime you want.
Keep it to yourself, man.
Yeah, welcome home. You're gonna be in cell number 3. So how's your son? Watch it, Shep.
Watch what?
Watch it.
There's nothing for me out there.
You all right? Is he always like that?
Hi, Phil. Right now? Sure, I'll be right there.
It's not personal. We're just looking at the numbers. And every route we put you on, it takes you twice as long to do the work.
Because the guys who run it before me leave a mess.
People will buy the snacks no matter what the display looks like.
It's not just that. It's missing paperwork. It's stale product
Hey,
being...
look at you. You're threadbare. We both know I'm just putting you out of your misery. You can see Margie and HR about your severance package on the way out. Just wasn't a good fit.
Charlie, let me see you for a second.
Yeah.
I spoke to the sheriff's office and they're giving you clearance to speak at the men's facility next week. You got 30 minutes, no electronics.
But what am I going to do without the tablet? Sorry.
I'm really proud of the work you've been doing. I know I shouldn't be surprised. Let me know if you need anything before you go.
Thank you, Pastor.
One last thing. I'd love it if you took Jonah along with you. I think you two have a lot to learn from each other.
Of course.
Hank? I've been making phone calls all day, and I got a few leads. There's a private corporation at City Hall, and they're hiring.
Huh.
Or I thought maybe you could call Charlie's church and see if there's anything part-time to carry us over. We'll find something, Hank. Don't worry.
I'm not worried.
I really want you to take your time and try to find something that you enjoy doing.
I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to start brainstorming our next steps this weekend. But tonight, I want to have dinner with my wife.
I'd like that. You need some help?
No, relax. Tell me about your day.
Hey, man. I just wanted to let you know that Bible study is about to start.
Told you, that's not my thing.
I know what you told me, but I wanted to ask you again.
Thanks for asking.
It's good to see you. Zach. Sorry, Zach. I didn't bring you a pickaxe. Not this time. No.
It's good to be back. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, let me get that signal. Hey, man. Good to see you, my friend. All right, let's see what we got.
Did you know that God likes broken things? Men throw broken things away. God never ever uses anything or anybody until they're first broken.
Are we ready to begin? You know, my grandfather was saved while serving time here. He was a man who'd given up hope on life. He thought it was too late for him. You might say he was a man on a dead-end road.
And I promise you on the authority of the Word of God, you can go home today a child of God. No one so bad he cannot be saved, no one so good he need not be saved. Just come to Jesus.
But it was while he was here in this dead end that he met Jesus. And suddenly, what was a dead end became a new beginning. And from that new beginning, he created a legacy of faith for me and my entire family.
And God said, fathers, it is your responsibility, not the government's nor the school teachers, to teach these commandments to your children. God
You're listening,
says
right?
that the home is to be so supercharged with spiritual truth that these things will go from one generation to another.
The gospel that saved my grandfather all those years ago is the same gospel that saved my father and me. Jesus Christ still makes new beginnings from dead-end roads. Come to him, and if you seek him, his love will find you.
Alone is all I really knew. And fear is all I knew to do. Home was not the place for me. Anywhere else was where I wanted to be. So I went searching for something new. And a hand reached down to grab me, said, I'll do this for you. Where I used to see my flaws is now where I see the scars that tell my story. So I tell my friends about my hope, and I tell the world about his glory. 'Cause he stepped into my mess and forgave all my befores. Where there used to be a wall, there stands an open door. 'Cause a love found me before I knew that I was alone. I thought my past was way too heavy for anyone to carry. I thought my past was way too heavy for anyone to carry, till he put it on a cross.